everybody, today I'm gonna show you how to negate and union to make these glasses. So what you wanna have is this plugin. It's called Building Tools by F3X. You also wanna have the Reflect tool by Geom Tools. And you don't really need more. So how are you gonna get these plugins? You're gonna have to click on the toolbox. You have to click on the sidebar where it says toolbox. Then you get to this little menu. Click on models and then find plugins. So now you can see there are many things that cost much, and we don't want that. It's not necessary. I already have building tools by F3X here. You maybe don't, so you can just type in build tools or building tools, and then you should see this one. Same with the reflect, just type reflect, oops, reflect, and then you should see this, and just download it, it's free. So now that you have these two plugins, I'm gonna show you what to do. So now I prepared a little head with a symmetry line in the middle of it. It isn't necessary, but it could be very helpful in this situation, in this tutorial. So now what you want to do is click up here on part and just create a little block. It maybe spawn up there, maybe in front of your nose, I have no idea. But for me it spawns up there. It's okay though, we can just drag it down if we have the move tool right now. So now we can just drag it wherever we want. I'm just gonna drag it like here. Then press on the scale button and then, I don't know, I'm just gonna keep it this thick for now. And then we can just do a little blocky. Doesn't really matter. But also do not put this like across here, across the symmetry line, just put it like in the middle of it. Then click on the rotate button up here and then you should see this. Now I'm using the blue circle. It may be something different for you, however you are rotated in Studio. So for now, I'm gonna do a little like this, like make it this shape, and then move it again so this corner doesn't go on the other side. Then I'm gonna drag it down to wherever the eyes are. And now I already have the first part done. Now for this part, we're gonna use the negate tool. So first of all, you're gonna have to right click and then press duplicate. Press rotate and then you can see we already have two parts now. Now I'm gonna just rotate it like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, so you don't have to do it exactly like I did. Then you're just gonna have to like align it with this corner, with this one up here, and press on the scale button uh, and just make it a little wider on the sides, like as the original block. If you have that done, press on model, then negate. So now you can see it goes a little transparent. Now press Ctrl and left click on your mouse on the original block. Now you have both selected. Click Union and now you see we have cut a part out of the original block. Now we want to get this side. So now we're gonna have to click on part again, spawn up there again, just pull it down and just rotate it again. I'm just gonna do it like this. Like I said, you can do it with any shape, really. I'm just gonna do it like this. Now you have this already. As you can see, it did not fill out this part, so just resize it so it matches. Then you have this done. Press negate and then select both again, like I said last step. Then press union. Now you have this. As you can see, oh wait, I forgot a part. So if this happens to you, just press the undo button and then you have it back and just drag it a little wider and just select it again. So now you have this back. So now you can see it's too small, it doesn't really fit well. But we're not gonna care about this yet. So now we're gonna use the reflect button as I showed you. And then we can see this plane. It may look a little confusing, but it really isn't. So now this is where the symmetry line comes in handy. So now we're just gonna click about on this edge and then it just reflected it. You can also just take this and rotate it like until the circle like goes back and forth. And then you have the same part, but I just use the reflect tool because I like it a little bit more and it's more accurate. So now we just connect these in the middle, as you can see here. Click and select both, press model again, and union. Now these are one part. As you can see, it's a little thick, the glass is. So you can just, because you're unioned it, you can just resize it honestly, so it looks a little flatter. Now I would recommend drag clicking the blue circle and pressing shift while dragging it. So now every part gets resized and it gets bigger on every side. So yeah, we have the glasses pretty much done for now. You can just also, with the move tool, you can also just put it everywhere you want. Now I'm gonna show you how to do these little things you put on your ear. So these really don't look good right now, but this is also just a tutorial so you can basically know how to do it. It's not perfect. So for this, you're just gonna have to spawn in another part, drag it down a little bit, press on scale, and just drag it as thin as you want, and then connect it with the glasses. So right now it doesn't match, so just drag it up and rotate if it's needed to match the ear, to go like behind it. This is still not enough, so we will have to be curving it a little like this. And maybe I want it a bit downwards, so you can have it like this. It's not that bad if it overlaps the ear here, so because you don't really see that from the front. This is also not really necessary if you aren't doing like a side headshot. So yeah, then you're just gonna have to duplicate it with right click, make it a little shorter, and rotate it, and just make it fit. Yeah, and now I'm gonna do it with the other side. Now it looks like this. So the glasses aren't really transparent, they don't really look like glasses. So I'm just gonna select them, and now you have the BTools plugin. If you click on that at the plugins bar, just click on BTools, and then if you have it selected, just click on the little settings icon, like the little wheel, and there you see transparency. Just type any number that's below 1. So I'm gonna do 0.5. And now you can see it's transparent. So yeah, we pretty much have it done. You can put this as any color. You sadly do not, if you union something or negated something, you cannot click on color and just choose any color. You have to do it with B tools and recolor it there. But B tools have the same colors, so it really doesn't matter how you do it. That was it for this week's tutorial. For this tutorial, honestly, not this week's. I already did one. So, goodbye.